Today we're giving these 10 empires unlimited resources, and we're gonna see which one wins. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go into settings, and we'll spam this burger icon until this little guy appears. And we're gonna go ahead and enable City Infinite Resources. And I also kind of wanna enable some other things. So let's go ahead and enable fast cultures. So they'll get their culture up really quick. And then we'll go ahead and do unlimited houses and fast upgrades. So what that means is they're gonna be able to upgrade their housing really quick. And they're also going to be able to build basically as many houses as they want. So they're probably just gonna build like 1,000,000 houses. All right, and our competitors are Freddy Fazbear, the Lorax, Sonic the Hedgehog, Patrick Star, Satoru Gojo, John Wick, Shrek, Batman, John Arbuckle, and Jesse Pinkman. You'll notice I put Shrek in here almost every time just because I really want him to win. I feel like he always gets destroyed super quick. All right, so we'll go ahead and start. We're gonna give him 100 years just to kind of develop a little bit before we like enable diplomacy and everything. So you can see they're leveling up super quick. They already have boats, and their population is going up like super quick. They already built a new colony. Then you got Batman, has already built a ton of houses. They have boats already. They have like mines you can see and watchtowers. Yeah, you can already see some armies showing up too. John Wick, unsurprisingly, already has just a ton of army. And then with fast cultures, they're probably already max level. You can see, yeah, they already have like adamantine level 63. So I think all of them will probably have adamantine as well as just everything else. All right, we'll keep going. It looks like the Lorax, I think, is in the lead with population at almost 400. And then in last place right now, I think is probably Gojo. With only 260. Unfortunately, they're just getting kind of trapped in here by Patrick. All right, year 90, it seems like Batman has passed up the Lorax as far as population goes, but not by much. And then Shrek is actually up there as well. Oh, wait, no, Jesse Pinkman. They passed up everyone. I wasn't even paying attention, but yeah, they're doing super good. And then John Wick is also up here with these four at almost 1,000. All right, year 100, world population is up to 9,200. And I'm gonna go ahead and enable diplomacy as well as angry villagers. All right, I want to take a look at what the armies are looking like. So Jesse Pinkman, still in the lead as far as population and army goes. Yeah, and you can see like all the kings have adamantine weapons. This is gonna be really cool because we're gonna get all these like super high level empires all going against each other. But yeah, Jesse Pinkman number 1. Batman number 2, not too far behind. Shrek is around Batman. Then you got Lorax, John Wick, and Freddy Fazbear. Yeah, you can see like it's almost all like mithril or adamantine weapons. The one thing I'm surprised by is the fact that some of them don't have armor yet. You'd think all of them would have armor, but only like a few. Okay, I guess most of them do. But there was one guy that didn't have like any armor. What a loser. Oh yeah, these wars are gonna be so fun to watch with all this like super high technology. And also just how big the armies are too. Like Shrek's got a couple armies that are around like 200. And it looks like Batman's gonna be the one to start it all. Oh, okay, John Arbuckle, I did not see that coming. And you also got some more wars popping up all the time. So far, no alliances. No one wants to be friends. They just all want to kill each other. All right, we got John Wick versus Gojo, the Lorax versus Sonic the Hedgehog, and then Jesse Pinkman against John Arbuckle as well. So they're just getting destroyed by all sides. Oh, and Shrek. Everybody just hates John Arbuckle. It's so funny. All right, so right here, we got John versus Batman, and I think John is actually winning, or at least won that one fight. You got more of Batman's soldiers coming in, and Jesse's still got guys equipped with sticks out here.
You have unlimited resources, use them.
Yeah, this guy literally just has a necklace and a stick. All right, I take it back actually. This guy's stick is called Tears of Batman. I can't think of anything more epic than that. All right, and John Arbuckle is down to just a few colonies left. You got Shrek and Jesse Pinkman kind of invading from all sides in this one. I have no idea how they have not captured this yet. Then Jesse's sending like all their army in from the north into John's like capital here. But let's see what's going on with the other empires. Yeah, so it looks like John Wick is kind of just demolishing Gojo right now. And then Patrick Star also just kind of jumped on the bandwagon and is now destroying Gojo. And Lorax is going after Sonic the Hedgehog. All right, and John's down to just 20 population left. Okay, this colony is about to get captured, I think. All right, and there goes the last colony. So John Arbuckle is the first one out, and I'm pretty sure Gojo is next. And yep, I think their big colony's about to get captured. There it goes. And then just 2 colonies left for Gojo. It's funny to me how Gojo is probably the most OP character by far than any of these other characters, but he's like one of the first ones to go. And they just lost their last colony, so Gojo is officially out. And I think Freddy finally decided to join in the fight a little bit. So they went to war with the Lorax. So the Lorax is at war with Freddy and Sonic, which is crazy because the Lorax was totally destroying Sonic for a long time, but Freddy might actually save them. Between these two, I feel like they can probably beat the Lorax. And what is Lorax's army even doing right now? They like traveled across the entire continent to go down here and get on a boat so that they can go up here again. I'm very confused. And you got a huge battle between Freddy Fazbear and Lorax. Though again, Lorax is just so outnumbered that it literally just doesn't even matter. And it looks like Freddy has broken through Lorax's defenses and is now on their base. All right, you got 2 colonies down and Freddy continues to push into Lorax's base. So I think this is initially their capital right here that they're taking. So that's gonna be a lot of population probably. Yeah, about 250. And I'm really hoping Sonic can also take some colonies too, because I think that's the only way they're gonna be able to catch up with everyone else, because they're just still so behind right now. All right, we'll see how the kingdoms are doing now. So it looks like Jesse Pinkman still in the lead with 3,500 population, followed by Batman, Shrek, John Wick, Patrick Star, and Freddy Fazbear. Oh, okay, we just got some new wars. Jesse Pinkman versus Freddy Fazbear and John Wick versus Batman. Wow, I'm like super curious to see who's gonna pull ahead in that war, because they're just so evenly matched. Oh crap. I think Freddy's gonna get just absolutely steamrolled by Jesse. And Patrick Star just declared war on Sonic. And then Sonic, I think, is trying to make peace with the Lorax right now. All right, yeah, they just made peace with the Lorax. So maybe the Lorax will survive now. All right, Freddy like somehow has been able to push back and take colonies. I don't know how that's happening, but somehow they've been able to push him back a bit. And Freddy is proposing an alliance, hopefully with Jesse and not with the Lorax, though it's probably gonna be with the Lorax. And in the fight between John Wick and Batman, John Wick's pulled ahead a little bit. They managed to take Batman's kind of middle colonies up here, but even still, I think it's kind of anyone's game between the two of them. Actually, never mind. I just realized Shrek is also at war with John Wick. All right, moment of truth. Is Freddy gonna pull off a treaty between them and Jesse? No, they didn't. Never mind. Yeah, you got all of Jesse's army flooding into Freddy Fazbear. And I think it's only a matter of time before they take him. And there we go. Okay, Freddy is officially out. So that war's over, and I think Sonic is next. And down here, things are not going well for John Wick. They still have a fair amount of army. I can see like a 200 and a couple like 100+ armies up here, but I don't think that really compares to the combined forces of Shrek and Batman. Yeah, there's pretty much just a constant stream of Shrek's army coming into John Wick's base. Though this army right here might actually get defeated by John Wick, because they just have so many archers just destroying all of them. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice this giant Shrek army down here, just destroying everything. All right, that colony just got captured, and I'm pretty sure that was John Wick's capital. So yeah, they lost a lot of population with that one. Oh, Batman just dropped out of the fight, but things are probably still not gonna go great for John Wick. Shrek has like 1,250 army. John Wick has almost 400, so they're not doing as bad as I thought they were, but still not doing great. And there's the end of Sonic. Kind of sad. I feel like they always get destroyed super quick. They never even have a chance. Yes, that war's over, and I guess it's just Shrek versus John Wick now. Man, John Wick put up a good fight. They held off Shrek for a long time, but I think they're finally starting to kind of lose steam here. Also, Jesse just went to war with Patrick, which is a little confusing because both of their armies are pink. Though I guess Jesse's army does look pretty different. Patrick's just trying their best right now. They sent like their one little army out to try and fight off Jesse, but I don't think it's going super well. Actually, Patrick's got some armies. This is about 450 right here. Yeah, they might do well against this army at least, though I think they're kind of getting flanked from the north with this other army. All right, yeah, Patrick's army is kind of getting divided between these two armies. They did manage to take out this one pretty much, but I don't think they're gonna be able to fend off this one up here. Yeah, their numbers are dropping really quick. But they did manage to reclaim this colony down here, so that's good at least. And now the reinforcements are arriving. All right, we just passed year 150, and it looks like our world population is up to 29,000, and total deaths in this world are up to 28,000. Jesse is still in the lead with 12,000 population, followed by, looks like Shrek, then Batman, Patrick Star, the Lorax, and John Wick, who is, I think, about to get destroyed. Yep. Okay, so John Wick's out. We're down to, what, 5 empires left? Oh, and we might be getting an alliance between Shrek and Batman. And yep, that went through. So we got a new alliance. And between them two, they have 12,600 population and about 6,000 army. So that's actually a little bit better than what Jesse Pinkman has. They actually have like a little bit more army than Jesse too. Oh crap. Okay, Shrek just declared war on Patrick Star. Man, they're just not giving Patrick Star any sliver of a chance. I mean, look, they're sending literally all of their army up. Yeah, so Patrick just dropped below 1,200. Ooh, look at him go. Actually, like reclaiming some stuff. How do they still have 300 army? Yeah, it's funny because it says 300, but this does not look like 300 at all. I mean, this looks like 300 down here. All right, that city just fell. So Patrick Star is down, almost down to 1 colony. I think Shrek's about to take this one. All right, yeah, Patrick Star is down to 1 last colony. They got like 25 soldiers left. They just launched like 1,000 arrows at that one kid. And it's like, that was probably the orphanage right there. All right, there we go. That war's over. Patrick Star is officially out. All right, so we're down to 4 empires left. And I'm happy Shrek did manage to get some population out of that. So between those two, they probably are still comparable to Jesse. Yeah, 16,600. About 8,000 army. And yeah, they still outnumber their army by about 1,000. Yeah, I kind of love that the Lorax is still alive. I feel like they, by no account, should have survived this long. I don't know why, like, Jesse doesn't just kill them. Though Jesse wants to start a war with someone, and it might be the Lorax. All right, well, never mind. They're gonna kill the Lorax. And that's just what's gonna happen. Lorax kind of pulled a Sonic here. They actually have been kind of holding out on us with how much army they've had this whole time. Like literally like half of their population is army. They got like a 300 up here and like 100 down there. And the invasion has started in the south as well. Lorax is fending them off with their 4 army here. 1 colony down. This one is about to get captured. Oh, what the heck was that? Oh, it was an asteroid. I thought someone just randomly exploded, but I guess an asteroid just landed like right in the middle of Lorax's base. Whoa, there's asteroids falling like all over the place. It's probably just because of how much army is here. Oh, there's bound to be a few people with the unlucky perk. And the Lorax's numbers just jumped up. So they managed to take a colony with like 5 guys. All right, Lorax is out. We're down to just 3 empires left, and we'll go ahead and fast forward until we get another war. All right, well, it's been like 20 years, and they still have not declared war on each other.
So we're gonna make them.
And yep, okay, they're all at war. There's a lot of huge armies on this map. I want to find what the biggest one is though. So I think it might be Shrek with this like 832. All right, so Shrek and Jesse are meeting at the border here. And I think Jesse's gonna win this fight at least, though Shrek's kind of trying to flank him from the left here. And I don't think there's really any army to fend off this big army down here. So they'll probably take this colony. And then Jesse's broken through in this eastern colony, though I think they're getting met by Shrek's army here. But I think they might actually defeat Shrek's army because they're just kind of slowly funneling in. Maybe, unless they all get lit on fire, because it seems like they might all get lit on fire. Yeah, I think they're gonna lose actually. And the first colony might be about to fall between them. It's this one right here, which is kind of surprising because Jesse does have a ton of army in here, but I guess Shrek just has more or something. I'm not really sure. This is a huge army. It's 500. And Jesse's got 400 in here. So I think Shrek's gonna win this fight between them. I think they're a little bit more on the defense, so they're able to kind of utilize their archers a lot more. Yeah, Jesse's army is just getting pelted by so many arrows right now. Oh, Jesse is just sending everything they have into just this one area. So it's kind of funny, they kind of like missed each other. Shrek's like trying to flank Jesse while they're also getting flanked by Jesse, which I don't know if that's a great military strategy, but you know what, whatever. Yeah, they're just so evenly matched. Jesse just took a colony, but I think Shrek's about to take one as well. Maybe 2. They're capturing this one up here. Yeah, I think Batman's actually pushed him back a lot. I think all of these colonies up here used to be Jesse's, so Batman is actually contributing a lot. Yeah, Jesse's only got a couple like big armies on the west coast here. Shrek is actually kind of steamrolling up here. They took 2 more cities. Meanwhile, Jesse, they do have still just an insane amount of army in here, but they really have not taken that much. They seem like they're kind of moving very slow, though I don't know. I mean, this could change very quickly because once they actually reach the colonies they're going for, I think it's going to be kind of game over. Yeah, now they're starting to take stuff really quickly. The Shrek's army seems like they're heading west. They kind of gave up on their conquest up here and they're actually coming back to defend a little bit and hopefully take some colonies back. I think Shrek and Batman still have a comparable amount of army next to Jesse Pinkman. Yeah, they have like 9,300 and Jesse has like 9,100. Jesse has pass them up in population, but I don't know if that's gonna affect the war too much. I mean, we do have angry villagers turned on, but with how good the weapons are in this game, I don't know if the villagers stand like any chance against the armies. So I don't know. It still seems like anyone's game. They seem to just kind of be alternating. Like Jesse will take a few colonies and then Shrek and Batman will take a few. So it's been a little bit of a stalemate, which makes sense because they're both like so evenly matched. Also, Batman just took a colony like way over here. I don't even like see an army in here, but somehow they took that over. Oh, they do have an army in here. And after like forever, Shrek and Batman are finally, I think, pulling ahead. They were kind of being held at this line right here for a long time, but Shrek has broken through and it seems like they're gonna be able to keep all these colonies. And even Batman's been able to push up pretty well. So it looks like this might be their next target, this colony here. Jesse's definitely running low on big armies. They still have, it looks like a 600 and an 800. So those are gonna be pretty OP. But once those get defeated, I think it'll be a pretty smooth sailing for Batman and Shrek. It's just gonna take a lot to actually defeat those armies. Oh, okay, Shrek's army is coming up to meet this like 500 over here, and it looks like Batman as well is joining in. Looks like Batman's army's kind of getting destroyed. I don't know where Shrek's army's going. I was thinking, oh, they might be going for this army over here, which is good. That's kind of, I guess they'll kind of flank this army as well. All right, there we go. This is definitely turning the tide of the battle. Just this little squad over here, they're probably gonna get destroyed pretty quick. And there they go. That big army made it down, that 700. But Shrek is kind of retreated to this area, so they might go down and fight them. And I think it's gonna happen. They're definitely heading up, and this army's kind of heading to the left. Yeah, I think these two armies are gonna fight. Let's go. Which this is kind of Jesse's last stand here, because this is their last big army. If this army falls, then they really don't have anything like they can go against Shrek and Batman's armies. Oh yeah, they're getting super destroyed. They're down to 200. Yeah, geez, that was way quicker than I thought it would be. Yeah, look at that. There's no other like big armies from Jesse. They have like a 450, but that's not really going to do anything against Shrek's armies. It's crazy to me that Jesse still has 15,000 population. It like hasn't decreased in the last like 30 years. It's definitely one of the downsides of doing unlimited housing is they just have so much housing where they can just get their population up like super quick. And Jesse's been kind of pushed out of the northeast. Shrek kind of is continuing on their conquest, though they might have some troubles with these big armies over here. And Batman and Shrek are still kind of pushing over here in the west. You got this colony down, and I think this one's next. Oh, that was a huge one. What the heck? They dropped from like 7,000 to 5,000. All right, and that's the last western colony, so just a few left for Jesse Pinkman. And they maybe have two armies left, this 450 and the 125. All right, so I think this is their last stand for real this time. Shrek's got their 500 down here. They're just kind of sending up like one guy at a time for some reason. I don't know why they're not just sending everybody up. And that one goes, I think 3 colonies left or two left. And they're both coming under capture. All right, here we go. They're coming under capture. Shrek's got 1,000. I think that's the first one of the game we've seen. Oh, mama. That's a lot of men. I think they're killing people so quick. They're not gonna be able to capture it in time. Oh, I think they're gonna capture it actually. But just barely. All right, so Jesse has officially been destroyed. And then it looks like Shrek is breaking the alliance with Batman. Big surprise. But you know what? We already know Shrek's gonna win. So I think we should just put Batman out of their misery. Goodbye, Batman. You fought well.
But not well enough.
I wanna watch this huge army get destroyed. GG, brothers. All right, anyone left? Oh, there's a few guys down here. Goodbye. And one guy down there. Man, his citizens are just sprouting up all over the place. Like weeds. It's gonna be one more that pops up. Just watch. Yep, I knew it. Still 125. We gotta go over everything again. Make sure Batman's dead. It still hasn't shown on the top left that he's dead yet. So I assume there's still some guys out there. Oh, there we go. We got him. Okay, Batman was destroyed and Shrek officially wins. The world population is probably not honest because of how many people we killed, but we're ending with 33,000 population. And man, over the course of 380 years, we had 183,000 deaths.